everybody, my name is Geddy212, and welcome back to Pokémon Fire Red. Last time, we finished off the matters of the Silph.Co, running out all of the Team Rocket members out of both Silph.Co and Saffron City, liberating it from Team Rocket's grip. This time, we're going to do a little bit of exploring of what remains of Saffron City that we were not able to get to before, and then we're going to take on the gym. Lots of grateful citizens out and about today. People fled from here in droves when those rockets came. They should be flocking back to Saffron now. What do you have to say, guy? Hello? You beat Team Rocket all alone? That's amazing. Yes, I am amazing. I do believe I hold that distinction. Now what is in this house? Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. I'm gonna look at the letter. I was given a PP up as a gift. It used to increase the PP of a Pokemon's move. I should use it on a powerful move with only a few PP. Okay. Very bizarre letter. The copycat is cute. I'm getting her a Pokédoll. Okay, so there seems to be a person called the copycat, and for some reason there is a PG here. I believe here is where we need to go next. Yep. My daughter likes to mimic people. It's rather vexing. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat around here. Okay, so this is the copycat's house. My daughter is so self-centered. She has but a few friends. And then there's Chansey. Don't see that in the field very often. Hello. Oh, this is an actual Doduo. Key! Pretty mirror, look at me. See how pretty I can be. It's a rare Pokemon. Huh? It's only a doll. Is this a real one? It's a rare Pokemon. Huh? It's only a doll. These aren't rare. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking, but that's my favorite hobby. Yeah, so this is one of the only times that the player character Red has been shown, or at least implied, to actually talk to a person, so very interesting. A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head. Is there a woman like that? But yeah, this is actually really cool. This is one of the very few times where you just straight up have a Mario reference in Pokemon. I believe this is the SNES, so good on you, Game Freak. Being able to put Mario in Pokemon finally happened. Heck yeah. Saw the rocket boss escaping Silph's building. Interesting. Now, was I able to go here before? Yes, we were able to come here. But I did not see you here, I don't think. I flew here my Pidgeot when I read about Silph. It's already over? I missed the media action. There was media action? So that pretty much covers everything that we need to do in Saffron City as far as, well, anything other than the gym is concerned. So let's go on inside, now that we can finally do that. Yo, champ of the making! Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against Psychic Pokemon. They'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. Yeah, so this is an interesting case. Normally, he would give recommendations about what Pokemon to use, but he does not. There aren't really any good ways to deal with Psychic Pokemon aside from the few specific things that we've been seeing. Now, before we go ahead and tackle this gym, there is one matter I do want to take care of, and I should have taken care of this much sooner, frankly. I want to teach Thief to one of my Pokemon. I want to teach it to Raitoshi. This may seem like a strange choice, but this does give Raichu a little more coverage, and remember, Thief is a special attack, so it'll be able to take advantage of Raitoshi's better special attack. And it will be helpful against this particular gym. I'm gonna get rid of Slam. Not that Slam hasn't been useful, but Quick Attack and Thunderbolt have just been more consistently reliable for what I need to do. So we're gonna get rid of Slam, and we're gonna replace it with Thief. Alright, so as you can see, the gimmick here is using more Warp Tiles. We saw the Warp Tiles a little bit in Silph.Co. I didn't mess around with them too much, but trust me, there will be a lot of warping going on in this video. Now, normally I would recommend fighting all the trainers, and I still do, but this gym is a little confusing at times. So, however you can get to Sabrina in a relatively efficient manner, you go ahead and do that. This should take care of it. Sabrina is young, but she's also a highly skilled leader. You won't reach her easily. So now we're dealing with proper psychic trainers. And as you will see here, there's kind of a mix of pure psychic types and, well, Slowpoke. Because Slowpoke is a really good psychic Pokemon. Critical hit bite, let's go. Sending out another Slowpoke. I think I'll go ahead and switch to Raitoshi, because again, this... I'm not saying this is Raitoshi's time to shine, because I said that during the water gym, and that did not pan out. Raitoshi's gotten a lot bigger since then, so maybe Raitoshi will be able to pull this off. Now he's sending out Slowbro. This is the beast I was talking about before. I believe this is our first instance of properly seeing Slowbro in action. And that takes care of that. Ow! Down and out. Okay, so there are 4 warp tiles on every section of the gym. And there's a myriad of sections of this gym. Does our unseen powers scare you? No, but the warp tiles do. If you're ever unsure about how to get out of this place, do remember that escape ropes and dig are a viable option if you really just can't find your way out of this place. Now, when it comes to dealing with pure psychic types like Kadabra, there are 2 different options here. So you could use a dark type move like Pursue, which is super effective. However, the problem with this is that dark type moves are still considered special in this game, and the Abra line still has pretty good special defense. So, given the option between using a regular attack that's not super effective and using things like Pursuit, I'd honestly recommend using things like Slash, because it'll just tear through their paper-thin defenses. So, just think about what Pokemon it is you're fighting when you decide on how to handle Psychic Pokemon. Because using any good physical attack will pretty much do the job. I never foresaw this. You never foresaw failing. Well, that's why you're not the gym leader, I guess. Alright, this is not the same guy as before. Do not be disillusioned. You understand, don't you? That power alone isn't enough to win. Oh, that power alone isn't enough to win in the world of Pokemon? Well, no. It helps, though. His name is Tyrant. It's like, you're a couple letters away from being called a tyrant, and you want to talk to me about power not being enough? Bro, little early to the party to use Recover. But hey, you do you. Critical hit Strength, let's go. I don't believe this. I completely do. Kadabra has paper-thin defense. Alright, and now we find ourselves back on the bottom. Now we're over here, on the other bottom. You and I, our Pokemon, shall battle. Well, this is what we do around here, I guess. Why do you have a Ghastly? That has no business being in this gym. Maybe they're just trying to give me a hint? Alright, so you grew to level 39. Excellent. I lost after all! Okay, we're gonna leave the experience here on, and we're gonna just keep on warping. Now we find ourselves on the section above Sabrina, so another Chandler to deal with. Sabrina is far younger than I, but she has earned my respect. Gullywash, good to level 39. Beautiful. Another Haunter. I think we're just going to leave Gullywash in for this one. Yeah, Dark-type moves against Haunter and Ghastly, like, those will always work. But, like, there's no chance that they won't work. Not good enough. In a battle of equals, the one with the stronger will wins. If you wish to beat Sabrina, focus on will yourself to victory. I bit your Pokemon twice. That's enough will. Okay, if I fought you, yes. Yeah, so once you get to a certain point, you can just kind of freely warp around. And again, there is an exact way to go about this, but I've never particularly cared to investigate. Ah, here we go. Pokemon take on the appearance of their trainers. Your Pokemon must be tough then. Well, I'd say so. I think my Pokemon are pretty tough. I think I've proven that relatively well. Also, you have a Haunter. Ooh, level 38. That is not bad at all. That is bad. Come on, Gollywash. Yeah! There you go, buddy! You're the king, Gollywash! I knew it! Well, you called it. I have much to learn still. I must master Psychic and teach it to my Pokémon. It is a really good move, to be fair. I don't think I've fought you. No, I've not. Saffron Pokemon Gym is famous for training Psychics. You want to see Sabrina, don't you? I can tell. So bro's a beast. God, I mean seriously, a super effective bite. Thank you, Flinch! Yo, never mind. I was like, oh man, it's gonna take a while. Slowbro got destroyed. Not even a chance to attack. Gollywash, you're the best. Ah! Yeah, I'd be frustrated too if I got Flinch comboed. Get destroyed. There we go. So it's the top left corner and then the bottom left corner of that. Okay. So there is Sabrina. Kind of thinking about what I want to do to start off the battle. Alright, I think I'm gonna try starting off with Ragna for this. I think that if I can get off the Sword Stance, I can get an amazing combo going and we can just sweep through her team with no problems. But we'll see what happens. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. You like battling? Why'd you make it your job? You should always do what you enjoy. So she's going to be starting off with Kadabra, level 38, synchronized for the ability, with Psybeam, Future Sight, Reflect, and Calm Mind. Her biggest strat is going to be using Calm Mind to boost her stats so she can deal devastating damage later on. So I'm going to get Sword Stance going and get my combo started as well. Ah, so she was smart. She used Reflect to boost the defense of all of her Pokemon. This will make the fight a little more difficult for me to pull off, but fortunately, I had Sword Stance Slash. So that takes care of that. Now she's going to be sending out Venomoth. I will go ahead and leave Ragna in. Venomoth, level 38, Shield Dust for the ability with the moves Supersonic, Gust, Psybeam, and Leech Life. Like I mentioned, Venomoth isn't particularly great, but hey, it can learn Psychic attacks. But as I suspected, it got destroyed by Ragna's Aerial Ace, as expected. Next up, she's going to be sending in Mr. Mime, level 37, Soundproof for the ability. The moves Barrier, Psybeam, Baton Pass, and Calm Mind. The thing that Mr. Mime can do is that he can use Calm Mind to boost his stats and then use Baton Pass to switch him out with another Pokemon, and that Calm Mind stat boost will be transferred over to the Pokemon. Barrier can also be used to increase his defense, so be careful. I'm just going to go ahead and use Aerial Ace again. Yep, see, he's already getting the Calm Mind set up, or I guess she's getting the Calm Mind set up, even though the concept of a female Mr. Mime doesn't really work in English. It kind of only works in Japanese, where it's just Barrier. Anyway, that takes care of Mr. Mime, or Mrs. Mr. Mime, I guess. Last up is her Alakazam, most powerful Pokemon. Alakazam, level 43, Reflect wore off, perfect timing. Synchronized for the ability with the moves Psychic, Recover, Future Sight, and Calm Mind. An excellent moveset for Alakazam. Not wasting any time, Alakazam's really fast, and he's going to get started with the Calm Mind. But I think one good slash ought to do it. Critical hit! Let's go! Not sure if it mattered, but I'll take it regardless. As you can see, Ragna with Sword Stance just destroys everything. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit, I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. Nice. Very nice. The Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. We got TM 04 from Sabrina. Excellent. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power. People just don't realize it. Alright, so what does she give us exactly? Calm Mind, of course, one of the absolute best stat boosting moves in the game, or at least for a special attacker it is. Boost your special attack and your special defense stats. You can use up to 20 times. Great move, love to see it. I'm out. Alright, there's no convenient way to get out of here. Hold on. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this particular episode of Pokémon Fire Red. We've explored a little bit more of Saffron City, seeing what all it has to offer. And we were also able to take on Sabrina's Psychic Gym, getting us the Marsh Badge. Next time on Pokémon Fire Red, we're going to head back down south to Fuchsia City now that our Pokémon have gotten a little bit stronger. And we're going to take on another gym leader. Back-to-back gym leader videos. How about that? See you guys then.